You've worked hard and lived a long life, and now things are just not working properly in the bedroom. Maybe it's time to talk to your doctor about Bonaire. Bonaire Male Enhancement and Energy is a supplement that will help you get through your day and make the most of your later years.
Always consult a doctor before starting new medicine. There is a chance, although we are not sure the percentage of that chance, that Bonaire will lead to death. Don't take Bonaire if you take Tylenol, ibuprofen, Advil, or aspirin, as that may be very, very bad. Bonaire's active ingredient is highly addicting, and its use can lead to additional addiction, including smoking, gambling, and social media. The worst of those being social media. In a clinical study, Bonaire killed 32 of 100 men over the age of 100. In that same study, Mike spilt his coffee on some other important documents, and they were ruined. With all male enhancement drugs, a chance of a blood clot in your willy is possible. If that happens, just enjoy your last minutes knowing you achieved what you thought was impossible. Generally speaking, Bonaire does not mix well. Bonaire is a prescription drug. Do not buy Bonaire from the guy outside of Speedway.
Maybe it's time you talk to your doctor about crossing that bridge to a new life. Talk to your doctor today about prescription Bonaire. Bonaire, the fossil company.
What kind of future does music have if it doesn't look to its past? Well, I say the question speaks for itself. Here on Second Moon, we know you can't move forward unless you keep both eyes steadily trained on what's behind you.
A housing shortage is driving up prices in the area.
That's right, Glenda.
My microphone was on mute. Hello! I don't know if any of that. No, Mike. Yes, thank you. Here we are. What a beautiful day this is on a Sunday morning in Heathville. We are live from the Preston Highway Studios. It is chilly, very, very chilly down here. I am hooded up as they say. Gotta find a way for that cinematic camera menu to disappear. Today we are going to zone. We're going to zone some downtown. We set up this grid, and off camera, I actually did some corrections. So I fixed a few things. I added this little parking lot here for no apparent reason. And then also threw in a couple of parks. We got a park over here. We got a park over there. Two parks, actually, side by side. Something I realized, too, that the parks actually spawn a little bit differently. So these are the same two parks, but different variations of it. always in the hood. Welcome to the program, Bon Bon. A big thumbs up for you, sir. Yeah, so the parks spawn differently. That's kind of cool. I did not realize that. Very, very neat feature there. So that's lovely. Downtown. We're going to be doing, like I said, we're going to be zoning some today. We're going to be zoning a lot today. And then we're going to kind of go back and see how the zoning turned out, because I'm going to do a lot of this on pause and let it all kind of spawn at once. Also, I'm a little concerned about a few things. One is I wanted to put a college over here. but the college footprint is not that bad. The university footprint is ginormous. Look at this. Look at this footprint here. Okay, so we might not be able to put the university over here, but we can put the college over here. Yeah, randomized props. You have no control over the props on City Skylines 2. Isn't that lovely? But this university, I'm not sure exactly where I want to put it, but I would like to put it somewhere that I can maybe, you know, tuck it away, I guess, and have it not in the way of everything else. So I think what I'm going to do, I don't know, I should figure out a spot to put it. I should definitely figure out a spot to put it. Well, the tram goes right through here. Maybe if we got rid of Rosewood Street, we could put it in here. I could always not put it in the downtown vicinity. I just feel like, based on what we know about this game, which is apparently not too much, it feels like we learn something new every day. The citizens of the high density residential, they're going to be young up and comers that are going to want access to the college. So that's kind of the idea of putting it close by downtown. I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to put it down here. So we'll put it right here on Bedford Street. All right. Now it's got its own parking. I'm not sure if that is going to suffice in the long term, but it's got its own parking. It's a nice looking building. Plenty of details on most of the buildings. Now, this is, yeah, it's a bit of a European looking college, is it not? I don't know. But nevertheless, it's about time that we got a little bit higher education in this city. If we want office buildings, we need that higher education. We are slowly coming upon level 11 as well. But this will be a residential area, and that's what we're going to kind of start with our zoning. Now, you can see there's some tight corridors here that's going to make it a little bit, I don't know, it might end up being a bit wonky. We're going to use our path here, and let's just get started. We're gonna actually put a path in right along here that is going to allow us. Can we turn them all off? There we go. That's going to set up our zoning grid to be on just that side of the road. We don't want to face this road. We want the residential to face these two roads, these one-way streets. Hi, David. Welcome to the program. A big one up for you, sir, as well. We're going to do the same thing over here. All right. Here goes nothing. I think here we're going to do the mixed commercial space. And all right. I am so nervous. I am so nervous about this program because I want downtown to obviously look amazing. Now, I just want to see if I got rid of this, what does that do for the zoning? Makes it larger. So maybe we get rid of it here. just to give ourselves a little bit more zoning space. Put a path in there, and we'll put a path in here. Now, that should ultimately... Now I'm going to let this, I'm going to build this here, and then we're going to actually unpause it to make sure we can get rid of these pathways to get our desired results. You can see our demand is slowly decreasing because we just plopped all that down. It's going way down. We also have this high density housing that we're going to be playing with as well. I think we'll go ahead and just right there. Ooh, that's a heck of a crane right there. Heck of a crane. Now, while that develops, I think I'm going to go over here and let's go ahead and get this tram. We've got the tram roads all in place, but we do not have tram stops, so let's go ahead and get that going. North American style tram stop, if you say so. We'll put it right there. Let's see what a North American tram stop looks like. It's a sign. It is a sign. That is about as North American as you get. No standing. What are you supposed to do? No standing? Do you just sit in the grass? I don't really understand. Why do we not have any standing? $200 actually. That's how much that sign cost, to answer your question. Okay. So these trams are going to kind of go everywhere, based on my understanding. They're going to kind of go all over the place. So I'm going to just hope for the best on this one. Okay, we've already got a tram stop there. If I put one over here, we're probably going to have to come back and figure some of this out. Oh, I have a sad icon here on my... Why is there a... Okay. Track required, yeah. Okay. So I'm just kind of separating. I'm putting stops on both sides of the track. This is a double track, so hopefully this will all work out. I'm not going to have buses in downtown. I'm going to keep the buses to the suburb area. So I hope. And we'll kind of see how these trams react to all this, and then we'll go from there. Ooh, look at that. Got a big building. Build a tiny town. Well, this is definitely not a tiny town area. This is a big area. Although there will be some tiny towns on today's program, I assure you. I'm trying to keep these a bit separated enough that oh, what do we have here? Did I mean to do that? I don't think I meant to do that. But yeah, we're trying to keep these a bit separated so they don't just go on top of each other. And it comes back over here. We'll put one on either side of this road as well. Okay, now I'm hoping that these trams just start populating. So far I got nothing. Let's see. No lines to show. Oh, I have to connect the lines, don't I? Crap. I knew that. I knew that.
Let us move now from the musical page to the
Okay.
Here we have some perfectly anguishing correspondence from a listener. My dear Professor Hornbuckle, whereas I make no apology for my erudite, modesty demands that I prevaricate against the title. I am but a humble devotee of the form, and all my expertise derives merely from a life devoted to the gentle arts. Though I do thank you for the honor. But I digest. To continue. Professor Hornbuckle, as a traveler from my homeland, I long to hear a tune that speaks to the anguish of my road-weary.
So we'll make 2 lines.
There now, my good fellow. Chin up, as it were. No need to wallow in
Kind of have them going.
Leave that to those poet chaps, eh? Here's a tune just for you, and I do hope it
Both directions, hopefully, will be the idea.
Modest desolation. And on to our main feature.
All right. So there's one line complete. This is not connected to anything. Let's have the other one going just the other direction. So we'll start it here.
While sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this. Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There they go. Get out there and pick some people up. There's nobody really to pick up right now, but okay, so that one started, our second one started here, goes over here. We'll get rid of that one. Let's go. Uh-oh. Okay, let's not start it here. Huh. Come over here. Go this way. All right. How much money do I have? Well, not enough. Not enough to be doing everything I'm doing. Although the game has not really punished me yet for just not really caring about the economy. I'm sure that's coming. I'm sure I am going to be punished. But it hasn't really started doing that yet. Okay, so it took away that line, so now we can kind of start anew. There we go. Some of the lines that we're not using right now, or some of the tram roads that we're not using right now, we'll make a third line at some point. I just want to kind of get this thing up and running. I think it'll look cool with these trams kind of crossing each other. Okay, new line is up and running. Let's take a look at the money while we're on the subject. So as you can see, we're losing right now $191,000 a month. We're not making much. We're not making much. We have no loans. I have not taken any money out for loans. But we're certainly not making much. Now this can flip in a heartbeat. And I think once I get downtown kind of going, it will flip pretty quickly. But oh, there's no vehicles. I think what I can do to fix that problem is oh, maybe that's just going to work itself out. All right, back over here. Ooh, look at that. So our mixed residential is there. And it is a tight squeeze. A tight squeeze. I'm going to go ahead and, well, let's go ahead and delete these paths and see if this affects these buildings. Please don't affect these buildings. Please don't affect these buildings. It affected the buildings. Will it affect this building? No. What about over here? No. And no. So just that one. Let's look at our grid now. Okay, yeah. Just out here on the regular street. That's fine. Okay, we'll just do that then. Let's just do that. It looks like the mixed residential and commercial only grows so tall because that's the maximum grid allowed there. Before I start gridding over here, I'm going to make a pathway. Turn the snapping back on. Right alongside our tram. Like so. Then we'll do one more line right here. Like that. Yes. Now, as far as how my city is doing, David, to answer that question, from a financial standpoint, obviously not that great, but I feel like I've been waiting a long time to get this downtown going. I've been saving up on my demand. Plenty of households here to play along with. Yeah, 72. Let's see how many people are. 216 in this building. Or, well, 216 could live, but nobody's living there yet. That's interesting. This is kind of odd. I don't like that. We're going to have to... Gonna have to get rid of this one. Probably be a good place for a parking lot. Very large. Large. So one thing to be mindful of if you are... What will abandon? This building? Well, where are the people? Why wasn't anybody moving in here yet? I'll give it a second. Now, one thing to keep in mind when you are zoning commercial, well, if it dies, I guess. If you're zoning commercial, you look over here on the left, we've got this suitability, which are the roads highlighted in green. So commercial, all good. This customers though, is the actual terrain color. So yeah, as you can see, the terrain color is a little darker here because there is some residential. So that's good. That means that this area would probably be good for residential or for some commercial to happen. Why don't we just do a little bit smaller, high density but smaller. Is this smaller? Yeah, that's about right. Industrial demand still very high. We could do some industrial down this way. Let's see here. What kind of pollution is this putting out? So noise pollution, it's not bad. Ground pollution, not bad. Air pollution, a little dicey. Water pollution, don't have to worry about. So I did plan on bringing these roads underneath this bridge, kind of a future corridor, if you will. Okay. This would be a good place for some row houses over here.
Been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve.
Okay.
This has been a local
And
public
then
announcement.
This is
kind of do the same thing over here, I
radio
guess.
classical for the modern age. Unlike most modern
We do need a
it's always been penned by someone sitting in
high
front
school,
of a
though.
sheet of blank paper, using only their
We've got the elementary school,
through a silent audio masterpiece. Now here we sit listening at full volume, and our souls are
College, yes. We have 86 people already enrolled.
on to the next.
The tuition is
And on to our main
probably
feature.
very overpriced here
Commercial
in
district
Heathville,
is
if I had to
booming
guess.
As the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already
Let's
been
do
started,
like
and traffic
this.
flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out,
Ah.
you might want to wait a while until everything
That's not
clears up.
right.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you.
Howdy, Dell.
Expect delays and
Welcome to the program. A one-up for you, good sir, on this fine Sunday. Oh. Okay. Now these roads do not have sidewalks. Somewhat of an issue. Somewhat of an issue. Yeah, it won't let us add the sidewalk. Guess people are just gonna walk down the road here. Lots and lots and lots of junction stops here. I'm probably going to have to... Let's go ahead and turn these off. We do not want all those stoplights. Maybe here we'll put in a four-way stop. Just walk the track, you say? They'll just walk down the road, I guess? It's kind of curious on how that was going to work. This is true. We're gonna go with these row houses here. We don't have a lot of demand right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and zone this out anyway. I think here I'm gonna see. Do it. Let's get rid of this. Put a little parking lot in here. Just a medium one, not anything major. That. Let that run for a second. Industry demand still high. Guess we better take care of that, right? And we can add a few more places along here. Upgrade some of these roads. So we'll make a one-way street right onto the highway here. Easier access for our trucks, hopefully. All around our giant gas-powered electric facility. I chose not to move this. I could have moved it, but decided, what the heck, we'll leave it downtown. So here's our college. Which is surrounded by buildings. Few more parking lots there. Couldn't hurt. All right, well, 2 people have moved in. to our biggest building on the map so far. Not really sure if this place is going to survive. Probably not. Still a lot of commercial demand. Towering Inferno. It might very well be before this thing's all said and done. Now these pathways, they do not cross over the tram lines, but we might be able to do an elevated path here. Let's see if we can possibly just go over here. Yeah, we can go right over it. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. That might not be good. Aesthetically. It works, it's functional, but we can't have that. Let's try one more time here. It's a new kind of clipping for sure. Do like that just to get the elevation right on that aspect of things. These people are very disappointed. Hold on. Let me... Here, just... There you go. How you like that? How you like that? There we go. Make this whole thing covered. There you go. Now we're all yeah. Now we're all connected. Hey, it's really hard to detail in this game, okay? The game basically does not allow detailing in a lot of ways. Plant some trees. Along this overly tight area. So low density housing is the only housing that I have any demand for at the moment.
For our feature story this hour, we're going live to Kim, who is downtown investigating.
Yeah, I know there's no vehicles on that line. It's okay.
So,
It's by
what
design.
exactly is driving this sudden downswing in business? Cam?
Good question, Glenda. I'm standing
275 students at the
Not long ago,
college.
it opened its doors to lines of customers 7 days a week. Now the place
I'm
is
not going to be able to expand that, am I?
buildings on this once thriving city block. And the question on everybody's minds, how could it have come to this?
Thanks, Cam.
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
With Cam after the break.
It's okay.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking
This
about
college is only going to be for just a little portion of the population, so
Good to
no
know,
big deal.
Jim. Seems like everyone
No
is in a
big
hurry to
deal.
get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down. And if you can, plan your trip outside the rush.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
There's a few people riding, not much. Zone commercial along this road. Just a little, nothing major. That could be fun. Yeah, shouldn't do that. Be interested to see how all this looks right on the edge of the tram. Obviously would not be a good place for any sort of residential. So I'm assuming this tram creates noise pollution. Well, I don't know. Doesn't look like it does at the moment. The tram facility here does, which might make these people not all that happy. We'll see. Traffic jam already? This could be bad. No vehicles. Oh. Okay. 6 lanes, 6 lanes. Ah, I see. So that's causing some issues. Let's expand that to 6. Which technically, expansion to 8, I guess you could say. Now hopefully that'll help with that a little bit. There we go. Everything is normal now. Oh. You called it, Bon Bon. There it is. The abandonment has started. They're not happy about their internet. Well, right here you can see poor education. Within walking distance of the college. Poor education services within walking distance of the college. Maybe it's because they don't have an elementary school. Do they need an elementary school? I guess they do. They have to start, you know, you have to crawl before you walk, right? So all right, we'll give them one then. I swear, I have like 5 elementary schools, 24,000 population, 5 elementary schools. Can we put it right here on this without causing too much of an uproar? I have to be a little mindful of these main streets here. Which this one I basically just blocked with the elementary school for possible bridges. Obviously we're gonna need more bridges. But I think I could come off of this road over here instead with a bridge. Should probably go ahead and let's go ahead and put that bridge in, shall we? Building bridges is fun. So there's a 4-lane road. We have not unlocked the Grand Bridge, which you do have to purchase with your points, and we're about to hit level 11. How exciting. Alright, let's see. Doesn't like that first little part there, does it? Okay, get that out of the way, and then that way we don't have to worry about zoning and screwing up that portion of things. Well, if you're abandoned, then go away. Just go away. There. Oh! Another one just popped up in its place. Hey! Woo! I'm going to come right back to that. Let me take away a few of these. So maybe those won't be as humongous. We'll see how long this one lasts. Alright. 11 up indeed. So we have unlocked 12 more development points. We have also unlocked a new loan limit, which doesn't really matter. We don't really take out loans in Heathville. We got the money. We've got the money, but we do have 12 development points. We also have 18 more tiles to unlock, so that's exciting. We've unlocked our hospital that we have not built, by the way. We have these two coming off. We can unlock one of those. We have our recycling center, which actually I am going to make this district, which we have not made the district yet, but
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate
I think I'm going to use the
Please exercise caution if
recycling district
try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local
amenities.
service announcement. Is anyone seen my keys?
Maybe save some money there.
What? We're in the air? Sorry about that. It's
Oh, that's cool.
I just lost my keys. I'm sure they'll
We have our
turn
fire
up.
station.
The brown sedan parked outside the radio station. Oh, wait. I probably shouldn't have said that. If anyone finds them, please don't steal my car.
Yeah.
I mean, the old horn
Police
buckle will
headquarters,
probably-
prison, city hall.
Good. Here they are. Well, never mind then. Thank you. for
Lowers
visiting
interest rates.
Second Moon.
We're live.
Let's do that, because we've had a lot of
reports
complaints
on a
with that.
traffic accident.
Subway, I'm not really interested in doing that at the moment.
Road maintenance services
Air.
have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait
Tourist
a while
attractions.
until everything clears up.
If you're in it,
Boom.
you already know about it. No use
I'm a
in
sucker
waiting.
for that kind of stuff.
Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
Industry in the region is on the
Not
rise,
much
and
medical
business is doing well.
coverage over here. Let's build our hospital.
No sinking this boat, Glenda.
Been waiting a while to do it. We might as well just go for it. Now this is big and it's also expandable. Right here might be a good place for it. I do need to figure out before we get to... Okay, so that puts that on top. Where does this go? Okay, on the side. So it does not actually have to... Ah, that's a pedestrian street. That is a pedestrian street. So let's turn that into just a regular street. But it's connected. We have to build a road closer to it. There we are. Now get over there and save some lives. Three vehicles and maintenance. Well, that didn't take long. I was in the positive and now I'm in the negative on money just from building a hospital. No. There we go. Little pathway behind all of our buildings here. I hate to do this, but let's get rid of this small building here and then we'll put a little pathway connecting like that. I'm being very mindful of paths this go around. I'm usually not very good at making my citizens' lives easier. Something I don't normally have a large focus on. Lots of street parking. Now we can actually, tell you what, let's go ahead and make this district area, and we can charge for that street parking. Now there's some risk to doing that. You can charge for the street parking, make a lot of money on it, but you can also screw up really bad, because if you are not careful, it will cause more abandonment, which we don't want. But it's possible to do that, and we do need to make our district here. I kind of want to have two districts of downtown. I want to have a district closer to our interstate over here and a district over here. I would say that this would be a good... So let's go all the way. Let's actually go to right here. It's going to be a rather large district. Okay. Beechwood Mills. What should we name it? I'm open for suggestions. I'm really poor at naming districts on this game. Yeah, so here's our parking policy. A fee is charged for parking on the roadside. The cost of the parking can be adjusted. Our citizens don't really have much of an option. They kind of have to park on the road. Maybe we need a few more parking lots. This would be a good one. Hit the like button district. I like that. Tell you what. Instead of tearing this parking lot down, let's move it. Let's move this bad boy over here. And then we're going to go with this extra large parking here. Everybody was happy about that one. One person on the tram at the moment. So that should alleviate a little bit of that parking issue. Hopefully that'll kind of get people off of the street parking. I mean, look at this over here. And they're walking pretty far. Let's see what this person's doing. They live here. So they're walking, so they're parking here, they're walking all the way over here. That's a medium parking lot. Let's see. Plenty of parking now. Level 2. Look at these big guys. Neutral. Content. Oh, well, that's starting to grow. So these are doing all right. At least they're neutral. Lack of entertainment. Unreliable internet service. Jeez. Get off dial-up, people. This would be a big purchase if I was to install this telecom tower for $1 million. But it would really make a big difference. It has some citywide benefits. Attracts tourists as well. And creates some noise pollution. But that's okay. How big of a radius? Okay, so there's the radius for this thing. But does it actually... So it does have a bit of a radius, doesn't it? I need to put it over here somewhere then. Let's, I'll tell you what, this would be a perfect thing to put right here, wouldn't it? Because I kind of wanted to get rid of that industry there. Didn't really make sense for it to be there. There you have it. Okay, we can check the high-speed internet off of the list of problems. The unhappiness of our citizens.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive, and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Has anyone seen my keys?
Hey, have at least 1,000 citizens with a happiness of 75%.
Sorry about that. It's nothing important. I just lost my keys. I'm sure they'll turn
That's
up.
what that
They're for the
achievement was just now.
sedan parked outside
So that's good.
Oh, wait. I probably shouldn't have said that. If anyone finds them, please don't steal my car. I mean, the old hornbuckle mobile, please. Oh, good.
So our commercial district.
Never mind then. Thank you for listening to Second Moon.
Local stargazers are in for a real treat tonight as the aurora borealis is expected to light up the night sky.
That's right, Jimmy. Don't forget to look up this evening. It promises to be quite a
This
No,
just
I
in,
don't really understand that.
If you are thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Really cool detailing on the buildings. I like the lighting on the signs, things of that nature. I think look really good.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about it. Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
The even the things like these little balconies and stuff look really good. Almost meet. We'll just do some small businesses along here. That's grading on that road. We don't want that. There we go. We've reached the big city status. Level 11. I didn't really think that that was going to blow up like that. I mean, honestly, I don't really want that to be that tall right there. Ah, I feel stupid. All right. This is high density. I'm sorry. Hey! Very good. Now, how tall are these going to... Okay, yeah, that's more like what I was looking for. I don't know how these are going to actually look, but we'll see. Ah! Let's try to peek in somebody's window. Ah, yes. Yay. That's kind of more on the lines that I wanted. So that's the medium density housing, which we have quite the demand for now. Your time will come, large buildings. Your time will come. I know. Very counterintuitive. So we have City Hall here. It's going to help us with some financials. Can be upgraded. It's going to need to be... Might be something we actually need to put a little bit further away from downtown. We also opened this tourist attractions. Tourism. So we've got an observation tower. Oh, we certainly do. We've got a bronze statue. Water park. Not very big. And a medieval castle. Ooh, it's a castle. This bronze statue might look good. Is he holding a basketball? Too bad we can't just put it right in the middle of that. Where could I put that? Where could I put that? Ginormous. Okay, well. Hmm. Plenty of demand now. Let's see. Yeah, this will be a tad bit taller, but that's okay. Right. Hmm. Doing a little mixed residential through here. Now we can kind of, let's go up here and look at our row houses. Okay, those came in nicely. Kind of just going with demand right now. I'm not really overthinking it. Just going with demand at the moment. Ah. I like it. I like it. Like it, Dill. It's inside cut. As much as I like the idea of the like button idea. Houston it is. Houston it is. And this elementary school is exclusively for Houston. Now, where shall we place a high school? Because we are going to need one. And it does take up quite the footpath. Or footpath? Quite the yeah, right here is good. I think this is good. Man, my college is starting to really fill out.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive.
Right there.
And try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Except not right there.
Second moon with
Let's do
Thomas Hornbuckle. Before we dive into our next selection, I'd like to take a few memento moris to elaborate on the formal structure of the symphonic. For our newer, less stable listeners, first, we will be dancing through the al dente section before entering the slower largo movement, finally, then savoring the vivacious antipasto movement.
Okay.
So, without further ado, let's raise the curtain and begin.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting.
I think that makes sense. I think the Harper district makes sense.
To our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes
A sports
while
field?
sipping a fancy local
Oh, dear.
latte. Or so my wife tells me.
I don't think the
That's
sports
good for
field is going to be
business
possible
and for
here.
the community.
Thanks, Jim.
There's too much going on.
We're live.
We can expand.
Getting reports about a traffic accident.
The sports field, not so much.
In the city.
Road maintenance
That's a
services
bummer.
have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything
That is a
clears up.
bummer.
If you're in it, you already
Good enough,
know
though.
about it.
They don't have to
No
have
one's reminding
sports.
you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
It's a bit odd. Don't like that. Let's instead make some let's make some apartment complexes. That. Not enough customers. We can certainly fix the not enough customers. We can certainly fix that. Okay. Just want to kind of take a look and see why I don't have any office demand yet. Not enough customers. All right, I get it. Get it. Now, through these paths in to kind of separate this grid, I'm going to go ahead and finish portions of this. Then we are going to give the game what it wants, which is a lot more residential. Okay. It's going to be big. Going to be big. Let's do it. There's somehow a fly in my room right now. I don't know how it got. I thought flies went into hibernation or something. I mean, I don't know. But he is buzzing like a Texas chainsaw, as Nate would say. Don't know where he came from. It's just like out of nowhere. Here's a fly. It's gotten rather chilly in Louisville overnight. Well, actually, yesterday morning when I got up to go to work, it was 43 degrees. Fahrenheit. Somewhat out of nowhere. But highs in the 60s this week, so that's going to be nice. Hey, thanks for swinging by, Bon. Appreciate it. I know you've got a lot on your agenda. If you haven't yet, check out Bon's newest tutorials. He's releasing all sorts of good stuff. I'm really enjoying them and learning a lot. Ooh, look at that. Now hopefully that'll make some citizens happy. And we have a new signature building, this apartment complex here. Let's see. Let's turn off snapping. Can we get this thing like right in this corner here maybe? Turn it around the right way. Road required, road required. A unique apartment building. Not enough customers. Not enough customers, not enough customers. Okay. So this should start zoning in. That will give us the customers that we need. This is doing fairly well. So kind of just going to do some low residential over here just because the demand's there. Dangerously close to the bad stuff. So I was a little concerned about the sidewalk situation, but it looks like they're just walking on the road, so that's good. That's good. Everybody's happy. Are they happy? Yeah, they are happy. That's good. So see, there should not be any issues with hearses. We have our crematorium here, and the hearses are out and about, so just be patient. Your body will be picked up in time. Well, these people are not going to have road access here, which is a bit scary. Don't know how that's going to work. Let's put in a parking lot like right next door to be on the safe side. Parking building. Yeah, we'll do that. There it is, a parking building. Offering car wash services. Huh. Oh, I guess I just upgraded that. I didn't really mean to. We're going to make this kind of expensive. $15. No, let's do 20. Okay. The commercial demand is a little deceiving. Even though we do have commercial demand, that does not mean that there actually is commercial demand. It means that you should be a little patient, because if you start building too much commercial, you will run into this issue with the not enough customers. It's starting to go away over here, but we're going to just keep kind of building residential, and it should take care of all that. We don't have any of the high density residential demand. We do have medium though. And I think we could probably put some more medium over in this neck of the woods. Let's see, medium density housing. So we'll do that. I'm not sure what I was doing with this path. I'm just going to get rid of this path. Now, there is noise pollution coming from this tram stop that we want to try to avoid as much as we can. So we will do this medium density, but I'm going to be a little bit more selective where I'm zoning here. Like this, and then we'll put some commercial like right next door. No, let's not do that. We'll let that one go, but I don't want to do too much more commercial. Actually, yeah, probably not going to be able to do too much there. Again, need to get rid of these stoplights. There's some parking for you guys. You're welcome. And then Now everybody's happy because of the overall park situation, but there's not really any small parks over here. That's okay. Hey, look at that. Low density. Some downtown trailers. I'm sure those will upgrade whenever we get a little further along. All right. More row houses. I'm actually gonna make a path like that. So commercial demand still through the roof. Definitely need more commercial demand. Or more commercial zoning. We're going to do it right along here. Or how about right along here? And let's rezone this commercial. We'll do the same here. And then the same here. And the same here. Maybe that will result in that in the residential blowing up just a little bit quicker. Okay. Fire coverage not so great over here. Have we got any fire stations? Like actual fire stations. I know we've got plenty of the firehouses. This one's got 10 fire engines. We definitely need one. It can be upgraded. Well, yeah, this is certainly a large building as well. Maybe that is something we could put over on this side of the map. Now that's going to go up quite a bit. Tell you what, we will do. Let me just see. Whoop! Dang it. I'm not going to be able to go too far. It's the edge of the... Well, hey, I got tiles to buy. Let's just buy some tiles. There we go. There's a little breathing room. Go like this. Smooth that out. Now. Expansion into the future. Just to build a firehouse. Ooh. We'll fix that later. I'm gonna put this right here. Now, yes, they do have to cross a bridge to get over, and that could be a problem in the future, but we can just deal with it then. Don't know why our hearses are having such problems getting to the crematorium. Ah, that could be why. We wanted to take care of this district. All right.
You're listening to Second Moon Radio with J. Thomas Hornbuckle, and we're pervading some of the finest classical music on the air. Keep that dial right here.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boats.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda. We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it.
There it is.
Meanwhile, expect delays.
I think we'll actually bring this in just a little bit. Oh, no. Oh, we don't want that. Yeah, there we go. We'll just expand. Fairview Acres just a tad. There we go. I do want the crematorium to take care of all three of these. And then more spaces for hearses. Yeah, I feel like we're going to need that. One heck of a crematorium. Okay. More traffic issues. This is morning rush hour right now. They don't have water out here? Ah, because of the bridge. No worries. And no power either. Okay. No problem. Or do they have power? Oh. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. I don't understand. Ah, there we go. Queen Bridge. Huh. Okay. So we're happy here. They got really everything they need. Poor garbage service. Let's take a look at the garbage management. Our landfills are in good shape. Still plenty of room. Still plenty of room. Oh, that's interesting. Do we have the recycling center? We don't. And it's upgradable, of course. Well, I didn't really plan on expanding too much over here, but let's connect a road. Turn on my contour line so I can kind of see. Let's connect road going this way. And then we'll go all the way over here. Well, it'll be easier access for the garbage facility. Now this road is a 6-lane road that we'll yeah, we'll just go ahead and continue that on further down. I like that better. Not perfect, but better. So that connects all this. An alternate route out of the city. Now, one thing before I went live today, one thing I was thinking is this road here, coming off this roundabout, is probably going to be another large bridge. And that is going to connect us with our highway over here. Not going to do that today, but that's kind of future plans. Okay, so our residential seems to be helping a little bit as far as getting more of these buildings up and running. Still a crap load of commercial demand. Huh? Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Haven't zoned this just yet. Probably would be another good place for commercial. It's risky doing that much commercial demand at once, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. Okay. So it looks like that Tramline 2's doing better than Tramline 1. Let's change the color of this one to red. So we can kind of see the difference. So 119 passengers. They'll get used to it. But one thing we might want to do is kind of look and see where our stops are now that we've started building stuff.
Installing a low flush toilet, cut back on watering the lawn, and shower with a friend whenever possible.
Got one here.
Local public service announcement. What kind of future does music have if it doesn't look to its past? Well, I say the question speaks for itself.
So just like in the first game, you can drag and click where you're wanting to put these tram stops.
Local stargazers are in for a real treat tonight as the aurora borealis is expected to light up the
Don't
night
know
sky.
why I actually have the tram here. Might have been some sort of goof up that I did not necessarily plan on doing.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched and traffic flow.
I'm scared to change that over to a regular road just because putting in the tram lines was kind of a pain in the butt.
You already know. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
So I think I'll get rid of this one. And then I'll add one in here. Drag route. Okay, I am dragging the route. We'll just do that. There we go. Don't forget to stop there. Oh, they didn't stop. Is it just me or did the tram change colors? I think it changed colors. Stop and pick some people up. They're waiting for crying out loud. Get off this. Get off this. I don't want to follow you anymore. Okay, there's a tram stop here, but it's not that line, so maybe they'll reconnect. Here we go. Nope, they passed you right up. Tram line 1. Okay, this guy's gonna get you, I promise. Yeah, there you go. All right. Alright, so a lot of people are using that. Good. I think I am going to drag this waypoint and move it back here. Did that work? Uh-oh. Oh, I can't do that. What I gotta do is I gotta delete this stop, and we're gonna put a stop right here. There we go. That way it stops before it gets to the stoplight. I think I'll do the same thing here. I'm gonna move this one just a tad. We'll put it like right here. Connect it there. Get rid of that. I definitely see this area being super congested. Obviously, very congested. Let's get a little view of who we got going on here. You guys all seem very sad. Oh. He's a real piece of work, this guy. Ah! Okay. Hope that's far enough over. Connect to that, and then disconnect from this. Yeah, walk a little further, everybody. Sorry. Hmm. Can I connect? Now, why does it keep doing that? Oh, it really does not want to create a path there. Oh, there it goes. Mm-mm. We don't want that. We don't want that either. We don't want any more crosswalks through here. They can walk alongside that, so really I don't guess I really need that anyway. I don't really need that to be any paths over here. Uh-oh. Oh no. You guys are way off course. Oh! Ah! What are you doing? Excuse me. Get out of here. Oh. Apparently this is what Swedish people think deer sound like. I'm kidding. Alright, let's see. Opening day for deer season. It really is, isn't it? I think deer season should be year round because they are super overpopulated. A 1-up for that information, Dale. Thank you. You mean like everybody you know has, at least in America, everybody we know has had some sort of incident where they have hit a deer. Either you personally have hit a deer or somebody you know has hit a deer. There are too many stinking deers. We might need more crematoriums. We might need more crematoriums. Definitely gonna need more colleges. Oh, I have no police service down here, do I? Yeah, I do. I've got the police station down here. Duh. Okay. So a little circle of buildings here. So slowly but surely, these not enough customer icons are starting to go away because of all this residential. You can see here 180 residents, 133 residents, 199, 250, 292. So lots of people live in these buildings. So lots of street parking still, but not too much. I guess we could... Ooh. It would be risky to do, but I guess we could put that policy in place on street parking. I'm just gonna make it $5. No pun intended. Just gonna make it $5.
Advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement. You're listening to Second Moon Radio with J. Thomas Hornbuckle, and we're pervading some of the finest classical music on the air. Keep that dial right here.
Industry in the region is
We'll see. We might have to turn that back off, but we're gonna go with it for now. We're gonna go with it for now.
We're live.
Still don't have that office demand. I'm saving a lot of this space for offices.
Road maintenance services have already been
like
dispatched,
along
and
this
traffic flow
Florence
should
Street
return to
here,
normal. But if you're planning a quick
saving
trip out,
that for
you
offices.
might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
We still have plenty of low density residential demand. Seems like it will never go away. Seems like this flow is good. We've got, you know, if you look down here at street level, so we are on daytime. It's almost 4 o'clock. I'm actually gonna turn on the day-night visuals so we can get a good graphical intake. There's no vehicles available yet. There's 11 vehicles on this line. I don't know. That doesn't really make sense. Oh, no, wait a minute. There's 5 vehicles in this line. Line's linked. Ah, I see. So 102 passengers currently. Let's add one more to that line. Tram line 1. 6 assigned. Only 89 riding. We'll add one more to that one. And we'll lower the price to $7, just to confuse the citizens. You can see that the sun is starting to set on our city here. Little inner city soccer field. They did a really good job with the weather effects and the sun lighting effects and things like that. They look really sharp on this game. For all the shortcomings and the, you know, different things that are currently still issues, they did a really good job with the lighting for sure. Uh-oh. Now this is currently rush hour. So it's 5 o'clock. It is 5 o'clock in the city. . Well, that pollution is almost gone from that area. Actually, it is gone now. So in game years, it takes like years for pollution to fully go away. But if you recall, there was the power plant here. The landfill was up in this area somewhere, and it's finally all gone away. So he can get back to his Instagram, post nice pictures on there, and doesn't have the same pollution around his house. Unless you like, you might consider this some sort of pollution, I guess. – 6:18 p.m. Oh. Okay, so what are these people doing? Yeah, stop coughing up blood. Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so. Yeah, I mean, you know, we gave him a good piece of property. It's prime location, especially next to these folks here that are waiting on, I guess, a separate bus line. Bam, this is bad. This is what I get for not really like paying attention to anything over here while I've been doing all my downtown. We've got a lot going on. A lot going on. Nobody's moving. I was afraid this was going to happen. Yep, whoever's waiting on that ambulance is in big trouble. People are actually walking all the way over here. It's amazing. Where, like, why are they walking? Going home. Going home? Okay. But why are you... Was walking the best option for this guy? I'm not going to be able to find him, obviously, but... Okay. Let's just see here. Occupation, retired. Alright. What about you? Hey, it's my cousin. Retired. Okay. Works at Letho Electronics. I want to see where that's at. That's over here. Wish there was a back button so you could just go back to the citizen you were looking at. So that's a lot of walking. Of course, if they're stuck in this craziness, let's look at our traffic meter here. Yeah. Woo! So we're definitely gonna have to take care of that. Maybe that'll be the next episode, is kind of redoing some of this over here. So they're coming in slowly but surely off the interstate. It's now what, 6:37 p.m. So rush hour will be concluding rather shortly. Our big tall buildings looking nice here. Now I've zoned this, but it feels like this might be a good place for a park. Might be a good place for a park. Don't know why what those squares are about here. Also could be some major traffic from doing this. Maybe a park here instead. We also have these landmarks I haven't played around with. You've got a hotel, you got a really cool looking Notre Dame here. But let's go with a large park. Large plaza, large playground, large city park. Large city park. Can we turn this thing like this? We're gonna get road required on that one. This looks like a good place for it. Just to kind of cut into the large amount of buildings. We still put one over here though.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions improve.
Content.
This has been a local
Content.
service announcement.
What can I do to make you happier?
Second Moon, the channel where the classics
They have reliable mail service. Yes.
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about
Small homes.
delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
High noise pollution.
Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast. It's worth slowing down.
Yes, our commercial here is creating some high noise pollution, that's for sure.
Oh, I don't know. I'd rather wait an hour.
Not to mention the roads are not helping.
Besides, if I did that, I'd never get anywhere.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
It's not as bad over this way, but yeah, it's certainly bad over this way, and it's probably resulting in some of these medical issues in this general area. Almost back to making a profit though. And it doesn't seem like our parking policy has really hurt too much. Ground pollution's fine. Air pollution's fine. We'll have to be careful over here, but really, industry it's a little bit more forgiving on this one. In comparison to the first game, it's a little bit more forgiving. Does not make as much of a large imprint. Does the air pollution. Water pollution. Don't really have to worry about that. Except for way out there at the first tourist attraction of our map, the sewage. Luckily the water is flowing the way it's flowing. So we're officially 10:30. Still live. Well, I'm somewhat live. But I am going to be wrapping it up soon. I've hit the 2.5 hour mark. This is about my threshold for sitting in a chair. Although I do, you know, I set up, I forgot. Oh man, I forgot a lot of things. I keep forgetting my little, see, I got the be right back in case I need to be right back. But I forgot the, where's it at here? Yeah. My news ticker. I keep forgetting my news ticker. I don't know if I should use this as, it could be distracting. It also covers up some information on the bottom. But I thought, you know, I could use it. But I have to find a way for it to alternate, I guess, right? I'm gonna see now. You're not paying attention anymore. You're just. How long is the ticker? Well, it's a couple of paragraphs. And you know, we don't have a news station yet in Heathville. Just felt like pushing that. We don't have a news station, so it's unrealistic to have a news ticker, right? I think that I don't know. I was kind of trying to do something a little fun in case viewers were bored. I had ideas for this ledge. Oh yes, those high rise, yes they are. They have not collapsed yet. And I basically have just mimicked the demand. So when I needed commercial, I made commercial. And then it was kind of a cause and effect, which made the buildings continue to grow. I also plopped down this soccer / football pitch. Another park over here. A large plaza park over here. And it seemed to help. Also, it could possibly be that the pathways are helping a bit. But this runs nicely over into this industrial area. So we have a, you know, basically, essentially we have an area people can work. But obviously this is a major issue. And we're going to have to figure out how to fix this traffic problem. Not going to do that today. But you can see there is some... one thing I missed from the first game is making main roads. You know, you could click on a road and say, this is a main road. I forgot how exactly that was, the terminology on it. But you can make it where cars prefer to go that route. And of course, according to what we were led to believe about City Skylines 2 is citizens don't necessarily they don't go the shortest route. They make decisions based on a lot of factors, right? So yeah, I don't know why people are choosing to use this road to get over here, but it is not. It's not good. It's causing some issues. Now this is a highway that, if you recall, was coming into the city from over here, and then I just basically, let's see if I can. Oh, can I click on this road? Okay, so the highway stops here. Can I not click on this road? I guess I can. Oh, there we go. And see, this runs all the way over here and goes all the way through the whole city. But because of that, you've got people coming in here going 70, and then they just stop right here. And it's like, oh, here you are. So I'm going to have to figure something out, because obviously that's not going to not going to work in the near future. I mean, we've got options. We can, you can tell there's a few things here that I was not really thinking, like this road here, and then it just kind of goes over here, and I just built this road for no apparent reason, and yeah, there's some issues. Lots of taxis. Lots of taxis. Can I see the taxi service on here? No, there's not really a taxi tab. Let's click that again. Yeah, look at all the taxis. Holy whoa. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of taxis. The upgrades to the tram lines seem to be doing a little bit better for us. We don't have the percent of usage I would like, but the passenger numbers are up. So yeah, we're going to have to figure that out. We've got this interstate running along here. It connects over here with the highway that then goes back down. So our, when you look at it, there's a big circle here. Let's see if I can highlight this circle a little bit. So there's a circle, goes over here. This highway connects through here. Okay, comes back around, and then here's the interstate. Okay, so somehow or another, this needs to connect. As we go through here. Okay. This artery here, I was going to connect to the interstate in this general area. Now, I don't know if it would make sense, because this is a 2-lane highway that could be upgraded. We could do, multiple lanes. We're not getting like traffic jams on the actual interstates. Which is good, and these are only 2 lanes. I mean, these can be upgraded all the way up to 5 lanes in one direction. It can get pretty wide. And I even thought about, and I tried off camera to do some fun stuff with this road. And I'm still not exactly sure what I'm going to do with this ledge. I might not do anything with it. But I got to figure that out. The high rises are doing well, though. That's exciting. Still waiting for that commercial demand. Or I'm sorry, not commercial. This office demand.
You're back with Second Moon Radio, your second musical home from home. So settle back in your chair, pour yourself a glass, and prepare for another hour of musical delight. Tonight we are doing a musical tour of Italia, land of art and culture. Que bon.
But not getting it yet.
And an aria inspired by the infamous Vivaldi shall be our guide.
And I wanted to use this Florence Street for my offices. And I still kind of plan on doing that.
Attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic accident somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance crews have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should
Somewhere in the
If you're
city.
planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while.
The high density commercial does not get very tall, which is good actually. I don't really want it to get very tall, but
Expect delays and drive safe.
all right, well, I think that's all I am going to attempt to do today. I think this has been a very productive program. I think that downtown is starting to look like an actual downtown. It's really exciting. Went from grading out the roads to this, so that's cool. And I appreciate you guys being on the chat and watching today. A big one up to everyone. I really appreciate it. I'm going to get more of those because I'm sure that's going to get old really quick. A lot of elevators, yes. Not too much elevator service at the moment in the city. I don't know if I'd actually want to live in one of those tall buildings there. That would be it would be hard to get the groceries upstairs, you would think, but nevertheless, I think as the demand continues to rise, some of this will fill out. We did zone a lot of this that has not shown up yet, but we'll give it a shot. Hey, random! I'm doing my outro. Good timing, man. Yeah, this is working out. Now we're almost to. Let's just take a little glimpse into the future. We're almost to large city. And then we will be up here in the big house. Large city, of course, is a bigger milestone. We're getting close. We're halfway there, over halfway there. And we've got these tourist attractions that we don't know what to do with. I'll be thinking about what I'm supposed to do with these tourist attractions. They're kind of, where are they at here? We have 4, and it's just all kind of like, I don't know. This one, I like this one, but it's still, look how huge it is compared to these commercial buildings. It's hokey, a little hokey. Thank you, Bon Bon, appreciate that. But yeah, that statue reminds me of City Skylines 1. You know, like big over-the-top things. Yeah, I like the way this is looking. I'm just gonna fix that traffic problem, figure out why this is telling me no vehicles when there's plenty of vehicles. But yeah, I think we're overall in pretty good shape. And like I said, appreciate everybody watching this latest episode. Random 5, I'm sorry. Sorry to log off at this time. But I appreciate you stopping by for the time being, nevertheless. So I'm going to try to get somewhat of a schedule going as far as streaming, because I know that is something that would be helpful for people actually watching, that you could tune in at certain times. But I'll try to get that going at some point soon. I work retail, so my crazy time of the year has arrived. But we'll see. I'll try to get something going. But I really appreciate the likes and the little things that are popping up now. I don't know what's happening. I'm old. Is this Twitch? All right. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm going to get out of here. Appreciate it. We'll see you next time. I'm This Old Gamer. Bye-bye, everybody.